Now, before we get out of here, of course, we would be remiss if we didn't show you our highlight package in this one. Certainly, there were some grade A highlights, so let's get to it now.
Davenport just couldn't get a lot going from outside, but defensively, Wayne State was up to the task. You see the block from Henderson, and he breaks down the court, and he gets that reverse to go. We mentioned he had 36. He had 9 boards and 4 blocks to go along with it. 14 of 18 from the field, and they were just there. I mean, Timothy Hughley, nice putback there, his only bucket of the game. And then the drive and the finish here by Kareem Murray. But Wayne State just couldn't get that consistency from that third player, and that was the difference here. Kick over to Owens White, that corner three. He was 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Closing back in to about 50% from 3 this season. But this is where I think the game started to break open, where Robbie Bramhill started to hit those threes. He had 5 tonight, and that changed the tenor of the game because it made Wayne State have to extend out and to guard him there. Chris Rollins had 12 points, and he got that 3 to go, 5 assists to go along with it.
We move ahead to the second half, and the back and forth started to, I guess, sway in Davenport's way a little bit.
Yeah, after a 2-point lead at halftime, Bramhill got going again, and they're a 40% shooting team beyond the three-point arc, and that makes them very versatile, very hard to guard. But Henderson just ignited in that second half, and it seemed like every time down, he was the right choice on offense to try to get the ball to.
Just an outstanding night, as we mentioned, 36 points, and there's a monster finish right there.
Yeah, and he had a couple of dunks tonight, but just they got into crunch time, and they couldn't get a basket and couldn't get a stop when they needed to. And there's one right there, a nice little scoop from Rollins that the Wayne State couldn't get those stops and follow those up with baskets of their own. And that little margin, that little difference ended up being the way this game was decided by 9 points in the final.
Take a look at the final numbers. Anything jump out to you there, Rod?
Not really. It's fairly even. Wayne State had 13 turnovers, and Davenport didn't really have a lot. Davenport only with 8, but they took advantage of Wayne State's turnovers, got 20 points off of those 13 turns, and that was part of the difference. Those threes and the points off turnovers, I think, were the big numbers to look at.
Well, that'll do it for us today, Rod. Always a pleasure. We'll do it again in 12 days.
Sure enough.
Of course, CN 900 crew, we always appreciate everything that you do. Joe Abramson as well. Most importantly, you, wherever you may be. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to chatting with you in 12 days as the Warriors are back in action. Another doubleheader on Thursday, February 14th, and we'll have it for you right here on CN 900. For everybody involved, my name is Sean Belegian saying goodbye for now from the campus of Wayne State University.